pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you fling.
All right, what's up, everyone? SCMP, South China Morning Post here in Singapore with Mini T, Danial Williams. Good to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Left, right, what should we do? Yeah, but under dramatic circumstances, because you are now in the main event on Saturday morning in Singapore against Superlek, fighting for the flyweight kickboxing title. You must have not seen this crazy series of events coming. Rodtang is out injured. Just give me your immediate reaction, please.
Man, I was stoked, obviously. Like, I'm not going to lie. When I seen I was on their card, I was like, I hope one of them pull out through the whole thing, because I looked at all the other fighters on the card. I thought, I'll be the perfect replacement. But funny enough, it's like, man, I feel like I've manifested this. But, it's just another day in the office for me. I always train hard. I want to put on the best performance that I can. Another human being I'm facing. So it's just exciting that it's Superlek. And, he's the best in the world. So I just can't wait for it, really.
You're going to have to maybe get down to the buffet, start eating a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, when I found out the news, man, I was like, sweet, ran down, got some food. I don't struggle getting a straw weight anyway, but just the fact that I want to be a little bit more heavier now. I've always been the small guy as well growing up. I just in the footy games and that. So I just feel like I'm built for this, and I love being the underdog. So yeah, good. I can eat and enjoy fight week with all the nice food that they have here.
Yeah. You're just all over the place, aren't you? MMA, then you go back to Muay Thai. Now it's kickboxing. What's that like? How do you prepare now for a completely different set of rules? Does it faze you at all?
Yeah, I mean, of course it has its challenges. I was thinking that after the last MMA fight, stepping back into Muay Thai, I was feeling a bit rusty. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go to Thailand for a little bit, just where I feel comfortable there. And just got the skills back up. It only took me a couple of weeks to just get that rhythm back. Blocking kicks was the biggest one coming from MMA. And I was just thinking, man, am I making this super hard for myself? But that's what it's about, Martial arts is just like stepping out of your comfort zone constantly. And I stepped off on the top level for Muay Thai to do MMA. So I want to be able to have as many fights as I can. And this is the best opportunity for it. One championship, you can do all different sports. And what an amazing show to be able to showcase all your martial arts skills. And I pride myself in being a true martial artist. And I want to be able to do everything. So it just gives me more opportunity as well for fights.
How was Thailand? I saw you were back, I think, first time in years since the pandemic when you were training for Rodtang. Is that right?
Yeah, so I haven't been Thailand in like 7 years or something. So it was really interesting stepping back into there and just noticing how I was when I was like 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. No idea about anything, right? So this time it was just interesting seeing all the younger fighters come up, doing what I did. Like they do the morning training, then they go out, check out Chiang Mai, they're in a new country. I'm just trying to tell them, just rest, boys, rest. You got to rest. You got to just make the most of this. So it was just kind of cool, like, yeah, it just made me think about what I could do to like help other fighters coming up as well, because it's just, the biggest part was rest. I was seeing fighters aren't resting properly. So it's to view myself when I went back there, it was just to reflect on all of that was pretty awesome. I think that was the biggest thing that came from it, just how far I've come.
All right. Well, what about this? If you win the belt on Saturday, you and Rodtang, is that now the fight? And then we're going to have to wait even longer to see Superlek and Rodtang. Do you want to throw a spanner in the works and stop this fight that everyone wants to see?
That's the plan, man. The goal is the same. I'm going to get there and win, title or not. I'm taking that belt home, and I want Rodtang. I've always wanted that after the first fight. I was short notice. The odds were against me. And ever since I finished that fight, I know I can hang with him. And I'm like, okay, I want to keep doing this. I want to get him eventually. And my goal was to clean out the strawweight division and then get those fights, build up my name, just so it's a big fight as well. And now this is the perfect opportunity to jumpstart that, take out Superlek, and then Rodtang's next.
If you get the win, is this going to put the brakes again on the MMA career? You were focusing on MMA for a while, then you had the loss to Jeremy Miado, but would this kind of really signal to us, I'm actually going to focus now on the striking again full time? Or would you be going back, dipping into MMA? What's going to happen?
Yeah, not at all, man. I want to do MMA, so I want to keep busy. If they throw me an MMA fight next, I'll do it. There's skills that I want to develop there. I'm not happy with where I'm at MMA. I need to put in more work there. With Muay Thai, kickboxing, I've been doing that my whole life. So MMA is relatively new So I just want to just put way more work in there. I gave myself 3 years when I started to get to the top. Got 2 years left. So I know there's work to do. So if they give me an MMA fight next, I'm taking it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and that fight, I didn't get to speak to you after, but how do you feel? Well, you know, Jeremy missed weight, I think, quite badly, 5 pounds. Do you think that played into it?
You know, very well could have. I know the statistics of people missing weight and how fighters win and lost, like the 80% sort of thing. If they miss weight, it's 80% chance you will not win. But at the same time, man, my mindset for it, just being busy all year, wanting that Muay Thai fight next. And then just, you know, he's an amazing fighter. I should have given him more respect. Should have put in the harder work. But to me, it was just like a glitch in the focus. The fight before that, got the 50 grand bonus. It was amazing. Doing things in business back home, really putting the priority to another level. And I'd done this when I won the World Muay Thai, my first world title. Just living on cloud 9 a bit. Yeah, achieved that goal. Didn't put in the hard yards. And then the next fight, I got my first knockout of my career. So it's just a big revamp. This is just the same old story. I got to stop this right now. So for me, I just made it the best thing to happen to me. And that's why I just jumped straight back into training, let the body heal, really work on what I want to do. And just, man, you got to give it your all, hey? Just otherwise you just get found out at the top.
Yeah, and you're out here just calling out everyone as well. You were looking for John DeBella for a kickboxing title shot as well. Is that still something you want to do, win or lose on Saturday?
100%, man. He's undefeated. He's the best guy in the strawweight division for kickboxing. And I want to fight the best. Like, you got to aim high. You just got to do this, man. You got to just keep reaching those goals. And even after fighting, I want to got a lot of goals after that. Just keeps fight interesting. And yeah, you got to keep climbing that mountain. So he's the guy to beat. Joseph Asiri, Jared Brooks. There's just all these guys. I want to just calling him out now as well.
You want Mikey Musumeci as well or something?
Hey, I would love to, but I know you would just dismount me in a few seconds. But hey, I'll take that challenge. But just like...
I think. Sister's grappling on the card. Maybe we can get something going.
Yeah, I love a challenge, man. I think it's just life, right? You just got to take whatever opportunity you can. And I'm a martial artist, so don't back down from anyone. You know, win, lose, or draw. You just keep going and it just keeps life interesting. When I'm done, I should be able to look back at this and go, sweet, I've done this, this, and this. You're just creating stories, really. And I can pass that on to the next generation, talk to my grandkids, you know, just like, life's short, man. Fuck. Like, I've had close people die to me and that, and you just never know when your time's up. So create those stories and just live life to the fullest.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be fun on Saturday, whatever happens. I think you're one of the most fun fighters in One Championship. You never back down from anything. But how do you stop the kicking machine himself, Superlek, without giving too much away? How are you going to do this? Man's on a roll.
Man, just come at him. Seriously, I want to make this exciting. I know people are a bit down. Rodtang's out. But I promise you, I'll make an exciting fight. And I'm just not going to stop. My tick is big. Keep coming at him. Keep making it exciting. And put the pressure on him because I know he doesn't like pressure. He gets a little bit tired. And that's my goal moving forward. All right.
Well, we'll see you there Saturday morning. I can't wait now. I presume there'll be no problems for you at the weigh-ins on Thursday. So, yeah, all good. All right. Well, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you in person. And
thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Let's do this
You're
again.
a legend. Thank you for doing what you're doing for the sport, man.
No, thank you for, you're always helping us out, always giving us interviews and always commenting, liking, we appreciate that too, man. Thank you.
Cheers. Appreciate it.